Hello guys, this is so exciting for me. I got my capture card and wow, yeah, I can't really say much else. I got my capture card. It came in really fast and I did do an unboxing video, but this will be uploaded before that. So if you see on the screen right now, I had a battle with ThePikaWu and he was actually streaming for charity on twitch.tv/ I think it was Charity Plays Pokemon. And he was just having Wi-Fi battles, and I donated some, so he actually battled me, and this was a very hacksy battle, so I'm warning you guys that right now. So it was really fun though, and he had fun too, so let's get into it. And my capture card is lagging a bit, and I still have to figure that out, so I'm sorry if that bothers you when you're watching this today. And I'm going to lead off with my Latios. I don't have a lead on my team, so I really just counter any potential leads. I did expect a Vivillon counter somewhat, so I did lead off with Latios because it can really do anything to anybody. So I switched into Breloom expecting a Sleep Powder here, but he actually went straight for the Bug Buzz, which is a good move. So there's not much else I can do. I do have Rock Tomb, but I am slower, so I go for the Mach Punch to break this thing's Sash, because Vivillon always runs a Sash. So his second Bug Buzz here is going to kill me, so he has a lot of momentum in the beginning of this battle. And I'm going to switch now into my Greninja, because it is definitely faster than a Vivillon, and it does have Ice Beam. So I do go for an Ice Beam, but he knows that's coming, so he's going to switch and go into his Ferrothorn here. Even though it does take that neutrally, it is a Ferrothorn, so it should really take anything well. So I do go for that Ice Beam. And now, when he takes it, he takes a good at least 40% from that. I am a Life Orb to max special attack Greninja, so I'm going to go for another Ice Beam on the next turn. And unfortunately for him, I do get the freeze, so he can't do anything to me. He might have gone for a Power Whip, I'm not sure, maybe even like Stealth Rock. So he is frozen, so this next turn, I'm just going to go for a Dark Pulse and take out that last little sliver of health that he has remaining. So he is the victim of an annoying little freeze hacks there, and as the Life Orb wears me down to about 2/3 or a little more than that of my health. So he's going to go into his Mind Shout. I know a Fake Out is coming, and Greninja definitely does not want to take that, so I'm going to go into my Aegislash, because definitely Fake Out does not affect that. And I know that Mind Shout cannot touch this thing, because it usually has U-Turn, Fake Out, and High Jump Kick, and a Rock move. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go for a Substitute. And I have been using a Substitute Aegislash, mixing it up with a Shadow Sneak special Aegislash. So this one, I brought in the Substitute one, and that was fortunate for me, because I got a free Substitute there. He goes into Vivillon and can't Sleep Powder through a Substitute, so he's going to go into his Exploud now, because it can go through a Sub, even though I am a Ghost type. He can obviously hit me with Scrappy. So here I'm going to go for a free Flash Cannon, because I am hiding, not that I'm hiding behind a sub, but I do go for a Flash Cannon on his switch. And then I know that Boom Burst is still going to do a good amount, even though I resist it as a Steel type. So I am going to go for the King Shield as he goes for the Boom Burst as I expected. He could have gone for a Fire Blast too, but Boom Burst was the best option because I was behind a Substitute. So as I go for the King Shield, again, he goes for the Boom Burst, and that I'm going to protect myself, obviously. And this next turn, I am slower because I am a quiet Aegislash, so I'm going to go for another attacking move. I think my dog's barking, so sorry about that. And he does go for a Boom Burst. It does a respectable amount of damage considering I resist it and I'm an Aegislash. So I do go for a Flash Cannon here, take out the remaining health that this thing has, which is a big threat to my team, so I'm glad I got that out of the way pretty easily. And then next he's going to go, as I take some Leftovers recovery, he's going to go into, I'm not sure, so, okay, he goes into his Goodra because it is especially defensive wall and I have no physical attacks, so it's definitely his best option to go into Goodra. Goes for a Fire Blast and breaks my sub as I go for a Shadow Ball, I believe. So Goodra is definitely a good counter to my Aegislash right now because I can't really touch it, and it would take many hits to knock it out. So Aegislash can't do much here, and it's just going to end up dying to Fire Blast. So I'm going to switch now, and I'm going to go straight into my Charizard. And He doesn't know at this point whether I'm X or Y, but he does go for an Ice Beam, which is a very good move here on his part. Covered a lot of things on my teams, and he gets the freeze hacks here, but I do Mega Evolve here, and I'm the X, because I don't like Y too much, actually. Even though it is very good, I do use X more often. But I do Thaw out on the first turn, get off a Dragon Claw, so again, hacks are not in his favor at all. So the GUI is going to give me that -1, but I do knock out the Goodra, which is definitely important, because it is one of his win factors. So now he's going to go back into his Mind Shell, which is an easy option for me to switch back into my Aegislash, but he does pull a double, and he goes into his Vivillon, which is a very good move. So, as he predicted, I'm going to go straight into my Aegislash, and I had no problem with switching out because my Charizard was at -1 speed anyway. So, as I pick up some Leftovers recovery, he's just going to go straight for a Sleep Powder, which is definitely his smartest move, because my Aegislash obviously can't do anything when I'm sleeping. And an Aegislash that is sleeping still stance changes, so that puts me in a very precarious situation, because I can only King Shield so many times. So this next turn, I believe he goes for a Hurricane, but I do go for the King Shield here to go back into my Blade form, or Shield form, sorry. So, and of course I'm still asleep. So he is going to go for the Hurricane, and he does hit it on the next turn, because he is much faster than me. He does land a crit, and he gets the Confusion, so there's some hacks for him. Critical hit and Confusion. So Aegislash at this point was really just destroying his whole team, other than Goodra, but that was taken out of the way by my Mega Charizard X. So he's going to switch out now, because Hurricane's not going to be doing much to me, and he goes into his Lucario. Now, bear in mind that the ThePikaWu, he's been in college, so he's been taking a very long break, so he actually didn't know that Mega Lucario got banned a while ago. So I had no problem with that anyway, because Aegislash was putting in a lot of work. So he does go for the Mega Evolution here. I was very surprised here, but again, I had no problem with it, because Aegislash is doing really well. So he's going to go for that Mega Evolution. I'm going to go now for a Shadow Ball, I believe. But he does go for the Swords Dance, which is very scary. Adaptability +2 Mega Lucario is one of the scariest things you can ever run into. And unfortunately, I hit myself in my Confusion there. And I guess the ThePikaWu was pretty unfamiliar with the Aegislash mind games that are played now in the meta, because people usually don't go straight for King Shields now. So I snap out here, luckily, and I do go for a Shadow Ball instead of a King Shield like he expected. And he actually said, "Why'd you go for Shadow Ball?" I was at +2, but those are all part of the mind games. So again, I take a big risk and go for that Shadow Ball, and he goes for +6 now. But I actually didn't fall for that either. Went for another Shadow Ball. I was willing to let my Aegislash die at this point, but that Shadow Ball is going to knock it out. I killed a +6 Mega Lucario without it having doing any damage. So that's a huge, huge kill on my part. And Aegislash again is putting in so much work here. Now he's going to go back into his Vivillon. I don't know how many Pokemon he has left at this point. I think this might be his last one. And he does go for another Hurricane, and once again gets the Confusion, so good for him there. And I am confused, but I am going to go... I am going to hit through it here with the Shadow Ball. And I actually think there's one more Pokemon after this. So yeah, his Vivillon's going to be knocked out here by the Shadow Ball, easily, really. And then... I still can't believe my Aegislash is alive at this point, because I have been making a lot of risky plays. But now he's going to go into his last Pokemon, Mindshao, which can't really do anything to me. He does have U-turn, but that's quad resisted, even though that does do more than half of my remaining health to me. He's Life Orbed, and I am confused here, so I lose the 5-0 by hitting myself in Confusion. So instead of having 5 Pokemon left, I have 4 Pokemon left. I'm going to switch into my next Pokemon, which I believe was my Choice Scarf Crocodile. What's the X and Y Wi-Fi battle on my channel without my Choice Scarf Crocodile, right? So I am going to go for that Earthquake, knock out this frail Mindshao, and that's going to be the game, 4-0, and that was a really fun battle. Again, I'm not playing too competitively or too, seriously, so I'm just doing it for fun at this point, and that was indeed really fun. So thanks for watching, guys. That's definitely a fun battle. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you leave a like on this video, because I did get my capture card. Spent a lot of money, guys, so please let me know what you think and show me if you enjoy by hitting that like button if you haven't already subscribed, and leave a comment. And if you want to battle Ubers, actually, I'm looking for Ubers battles, so hit me on Twitter. My Twitter is SlickScizor. It doesn't have too many followers, but I definitely get notified easily. It's an easier way to contact me than to comment on YouTube, so definitely tweet me when you are available for an Ubers battle, and I will try to do that as soon as possible, because I'm looking not OU but Ubers right now, because those are more fun for me. So once again, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you ThePikaWu for being a good sport, having this battle, letting me upload it, and as always, guys, stay slick.